In this video, we are going to solve Leetcode 189 problem. So rotate the array. So if you have given one array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that could be sorted, that could not be sorted, and you have to say you have to rotate. So obvious questions comes, which direction rotations, right side directions or left side directions. So let me say you what is the difference. So suppose if you say you have to rotate the one time, so suppose k is equal to number of rotation one time, and if this is the right rotation, you have to take the right element and put into the left side. So in this case 5 will come here, right? The moment 5 will come here, then 1 will go that next box, right? So 1 will become here, 2 will become here, 3 will become here, 4 will go there, and 5 will come here. So finally this number become 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So this is the right rotation. If I say k is equal to 2, means you have to rotate the 2 times. So now again you have to do the same thing. This 4 will come here, 5 will go to. So if this 4 will come here and 5 will go here, right? So it become the 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. The same if you ask, you have to rotate the 3 times. So again take the 3 here, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 2. If this is the 4 times, so again 2 will come here, 3 will go that side, 5, 1. If k is equal to 5 times, so this 1 will come here, 1, this 2 will move, right? 3, 4 and 5, right? If you say the k is equal to 6 times, again this 5 will come here, so 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. If suppose k is equal to 7 times, so again this 4 will come here, this 5 will go here, 5, 1, 2, 3, right? This is the way it works, right? When we discuss this part, then I will move to the right side directions. But have you noticed one important thing here? So if you see the rotation 1 as it is equal to the rotation 6. So whether you rotate the 1 time or you rotate the 6 times, you will get the same sequence 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? If you rotate the 2 times or if you rotate the 7 times, you will get the same pattern 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. It seems whether you use the 1 time rotation or the 6 time rotation, you do the 2 time rotation or you do the 7th rotations, you are getting the same thing. So I think we can do some calculations here, right? What is the size of this array? Size of this array is 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now if you do here k is equal to 1, right? K is equal to 1. So if you do k mod n, means if k is equal to 1, if k is equal to, suppose you want to do the 6 times and the mod n is equal to 5, you will get 1. It seems whether you will rotate the 6 times or 1 times, both are equal. Here the same thing, 7 mod 5, you get the 2. So whether you rotate the 7 time or 2 time, it's same. Even though if you rotate the 1001 time, if you do the mod 5, you will get the 1. So if you have asked that you have to rotate this array 1001 times, what you will do? No need to rotate the 1001 times, just to rotate the 1 time, right? So you should always make your k is equal to k mod n. Never go for the k, right? So you can reduce the number of rotations. This is the one observation we got it, right? Now the second observations for the right side. So when you say the right rotation, means you take the right element and post into the left side. When I say the left rotation, so for the easy understanding, put the -1. So I will use the positive 1 for the right side and the -1 for the left side. So then the left rotation means what you have to do? You have to keep the element that side. right? So the left side element will go there. In the right rotation, right side element come to the left side. In the left rotation, your left side element will go that side. So it will work like this. So this will go that side, right? So how it will happen? If you put that side, means this side, that means now it will start from 2, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 from here, it came here, right? The same way, if k is equal to minus 2, again this 2 will go side. So 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. If k is equal to 3 times, means again 3 we put here, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. If you do the minus 4, so this 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you do the 5 times, means again this will go that side, it will come there original position, right? So if you observe you carefully, whatever the rotation for the k4, the same rotation is for the k minus 1, both are same, right? If you again observe the carefully, what are the rotations for the 3? The same observation, same thing, it's come for the minus 2, right? So if you if you want to calculate the same kind of formula, so if you see here, minus 1 same pattern is the 4, right? Yeah. Minus 2 same pattern is the 3, right? So simple thing is that you just simply that here is the k, right? So you have to do the n minus k rotation. So if this is your n5 and you are doing the left rotation 1 time, so simply you say n minus 1, n is equal to 5, 5 minus 1, 4. So you can see the simple thing. Means if you want to the formula, if you want to take the minus 1, actually you have to add n plus k. So what happen? N plus minus 1 equal to 4. For this also 5 plus minus 2 is equal to 3. So that means left rotation second, left rotation equal to third right rotation. So these are the few observations, it will help you to make your algorithm, right? So let us start the coding, how you can do that. Okay, so let me erase the board. This is your input 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and you want to rotate. So what we will do, we write the code for the one time rotations. So and once your code is complete, if you run that code for the 5 times, it will go the 5 rotations. So first let me check from here how we can come here, right? So I am saying write the code for rotate 1 time. Okay, how we can do that? So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to make this 5 to here 1, right? So this is your current element. You have to move here, and this is your next element. Means it should 5 should be at the first and 1 should be moved the next, right? You can give any name here. So let this arrangement, and now you know this is the indexes, right? So if you do the for loop, then I will start from the 0 and in current keep the 5 and next keep the nums I. So nums I is equal to 0 and if this is the nums, so this is the 1, right? So in the current we have the 5 and in the next we have the 1, right? and 0 is I is equal to 0. Now do one thing, swap nums I with the current. So nums I, what is nums I right now? 1. What is the current here? 5. Swap it. Make the 5 here and make the 1 here. Right? And then next time your current should be the next. Means earlier your current had the 5, now your current should become the 1. So now your next is also here and current is also here. One rotation one I is equal to 1, 0 complete. Now make the I is equal to 1. So now the current is equal to 5, current is equal to 1. Next is equal to nums I 0, num 1 is 2. So this become the 2. Now you have to swap nums I, means this 2 and the current is equal to 1, right? So it will become the 1. And again if you come here, current become the next. What is the next? Next is equal to 2, so current become the 2. If you do the same thing, so now if you go the next, this is your next. After this step, this is also the current, right? But one more round. Now I is equal to 2 here. So current is equal to right now 2. Current is equal to 2. Next is equal to nums I. I means 2. So it is the 3. So your next is here 3. Right? Now you swap nums I with the current. Current is equal to 2, nums I 3. So it become the 2 here. So this way it will work, right? So and then so you have to write one method here. If you see public void rotate one time and pass the nums. And what you have to do? So you have to do first in current keep this. What is that number? Nums length, right, minus 1. So if you say length is the 5, 5 minus 1 4, nums 4 is the 5. So in the current the 5 will become, right? And now you do the for loop that will start from 0, right? So I is equal to 0, let the go the complete nums length. And do the same thing what we have done, that do the swapping thing here. So you swap this part, means take any temp and put the nums I, and then nums I put the current, and the current is equal to next, this part. Your code will be complete. Now if you want to rotate the 10 times or the 8 times, what you have to do, that you can call this method 10 times. So now your actual method would be there, rotate nums and k. In this method you have to just do the for loop from I to k and call the same method. And it will work. I will show in the code. But now if you see the complexity, how much complexity is there, right? So here you are moving the complete from 0 to n. So this is the big O n for one method. And if you want to execute the k times, so you complete k into n. This is your time complexity, right? And the space complexity, we have not taken any extra array, so this is the one, right? You have not taken any one thing. So this is the things. But now I am going to tell you the other approach by which you can reduce this complexity. So forget everything whatever I have explained. Now I am going to take the new way. New way is that step first you reverse the array. So if your array is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you make the array 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you have to rotate the 2 times, right? So what you have to do, 2 times means k is equal to 2. Take the first element and the remaining element is this. Reverse this part. First I reverse the complete array, right? This is step 2. You rotate the, if k is equal to 2, rotate that much only. So k is equal to 2 means you have to rotate only this part. Means starting time we rotate from 0 to 4, right? Means length minus 1. First step. Second step, you have to rotate only this much. Means from 0 to k minus 1. K is equal to 2, so this is the index 1, so this much. And other part, so this is the one reverse, this is the second reverse, and then the third reverse. Third reverse we start from k to length minus 1. Let me show you will it work or not. So if you reverse this part, it becomes the 4, 5. If you reverse this, it becomes the 1, 2, 3. See your rotation k is equal to 2, you are getting the same thing or not. So here also 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and here also 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So this is the easiest way you can do that, right? So again I want to repeat it. First reverse the whole array and then reverse the only the how many rotations you have told me. So suppose take another example. If you want to reverse the 3 times, what you have to do? First step we got this one. Now k is equal to 3, so take the first 3 element and the remaining element. Reverse it. 3, 4, 5 and 1 and 2. If you see the 3 times, you get the same thing. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Right. So let me write the code how it works. It's super duper easy. So how to reverse, right? Reverse an array. So take the example this one. So if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or anything, right? 7 suppose. So and this is your indexes, right? So what you have to do? You have to swap this part 1 to 7, right? Swap this 2 to 6, 3 to 5, and don't touch the 4 if this is the odd number, right? So now if you see here, if you reverse the 1 to 7, so it will come 7 here, 2 to 6, 6 will come here, 3 to 5, 5 will come here, 4 no change, 5 press, 3 come here, 6 press, 2 come here, 7 press, you can see it got the reverse, right? So what you have to do, you have to make the two pointer approach. So I will take, suppose this is your start pointer and this is your end pointer, right? So you have to make the loop when your start pointer should not cross to each other, right? If this is here, you have to only do the half part. So if you see the complexity of this, it become the 2, it become the on, right? Big on, because you are not going to complete things. Half it is here, half this is here coming, right? So now you have to swap the start and the end. So take temporary nums start, then nums start we will go the end, and nums end is equal to temp and next time you have to increment the start. So it was here, now it will become here, right? So you have to increment, and end should become this side, right? Start will go this side, and will go this side. So you have to the minus minus. So this is your reverse one. And now this you have to do the 3 step, right? 1 2 3. What is the 1 steps? First step is that, let me write that, you have to do the reverse. You have to pass the data set and reverse from 0 to n minus 1. First reverse, complete reverse. Then second reverse 0 to k minus 1. And the third reverse, pass the data set k into n minus 1. So you will get these things. If you see the complexity, it will do the n by 2, and you are doing the 3 times, right? So actually not the 3 times, it will go one part and second part. Eventually this is the one complete O by n 2, and this 2 is completely n by 2. So n by 2, your time complexity is this one, and the space complexity is the O1. Let me show the code in the computer, then might be understanding better for you. So suppose we have the one input. So first we write the rotate one time method, and we will pass nums. As you discuss, what you have to do, make one current and take the last element in the current, right? And then we start the for loop that will go the whole arrays, right? And here I will take one next, and next we have the latest number, that the index number, right? I is equal to 0 means 0 index, and then we have to swap it. So num1's current will go here, and current will change, and current will become the next. So this is the code for the one time rotation. Let me check it whether it's working or not. So before rotation, right? So and then call the rotation one time, pass this, and again show the data whether this has been after, right? And run it. So you can say it will rotate one time. So if this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, now you can see 7 came here, right? And 1 2 came here. This 7 from the right side come to the left side, right? This is right rotation, right? So now if you want to the 5 or 6 times, so then you have to write another method. That method simply iterate the nums and how many times you want, right? And then simply equal to k, and you have to just call the same method. You need to pass the k, you have to only pass the numbers, right? Because you have to, this method we call this rotations 10 times. Now we can check whether it's working or not. So this time I want to do the 2 rotations. So now and pass the k. So 2 times we have given, so it will run the 2 times, right? So let me see whether this is working or not. So then 6 7 should become here, right? So now 6 7 1 2 3 4, right? So now it is working, right? So this is the called the right rotation, right? If you want to do the left rotation, so it become the -2, and what I said to you, so it will just make the k is equal to n means nums dot length and plus k, it will work. So if you do the, it will do the -2 times from the left side rotations. So check. Now you can see 1 went here, 2 went here, and start from the 3. So left and right rotations both are working. right? But now we have to do the best approach, that is the reverse mechanism, right? So for that we have to write the reverse method, public void reverse, and we have to pass nums and start and end, and we have to do the while loop, right? And we take one temp, they will swap the data from start to end, right? So now call this method. So you can see this has been reversed, right? So now this method has been reversed. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? So now let me use this reverse for the rotation purpose. So as I told you, you have to do the 3 times, right? So what we have to do, one time step 1 has been done. Second, I'm taking the right rotation only. Step first, step second, we have to again call the reverse method, but this time start from 0 to k minus 1, and step 3 again call this method, this time k to nums dot length minus 1, right? And now if you run, it will work. We have given the k2, right? So it should rotate the 2 times. So should be there 7 6 1 2 3 4 5. See, it is working fine. Make the k is equal to k mod nums length, right? And what you got by 2, it will equal to same, you will get the 9, right? Because 9 mod, because why? Because 9 mod 7 is equal to 2. So you will get the same result. So if you rotate the 9 times, you will get the same result, right? And let me do on the Leetcode. So let me start the code. First you have to write the reverse method, and we pass the data set, start, end, right? While, so take one temp and swap it, and take the end, and in ends that put the temp, so take temp, just you have to swap, right? And nums, and it will become the temp, and don't forget to increment the start and decrement the end, right? This is reverse method. So one method is sufficient. So what you have to do, first you have to call the reverse method from 0 to length minus 1, right? The first step. Second step, reverse method nums from 0 to k minus 1, right? And third step, from k to nums dot length minus 1, right? And also make the k is equal to k mod nums dot length, right? Let us run that. accepted, right? Both test cases is working fine. Take all the negative positive number and try to submit it. So I think this is accepted, right? Thank you very much. Try to do from yourself, then you will have the more idea. If any questions is there, use the comment box, and please don't forget to subscribe this channel and share the videos. Thank you very much.